everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today's video is going to be a full face of first impressions. I've got so much stuff, so I've got like a Becca primer. The only thing is I haven't gotten a new foundation, but I haven't tested this in forever. So a MAC foundation, I've got the Professional setting spray. I've never tried the NARS concealer and the list goes on. So I thought we would jump in and just play with some new makeup that I've never tried, let you know my thoughts. So let's go. So first I'm going to go and set my eyes with the P. Louise Eye Base in shade 02. So that is my eyes prepped with the P. Louise Eye Base. I have this Sample Beauty Equalizer palette and I also have this Joy Heartbreakers palette. So what do I use? Let's use this one, the Sample Beauty one. I got this in a sale a few weeks back, and obviously if you'd seen my January haul you would have seen that I picked this up. I want to do my eyes face just to prevent loads of fallout because I don't know how this palette is going to be. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Morphe 330 brush and let's go into something a bit different and use, let's go into this like pencil type brush, which is from Amazon, and I'm going to go into this shade here called Cherry. And I'm just going to pack this into the crease here. I'm not going to do any, I'm not trying to be concise with this. I just want to pack this colour on. And then I'm going to take this same brush and I'm going to go into the shade here, which is called Bitter. And I'm kind of going to go over the top of where I've placed that first shade. You know what, like it is applying really nice, but I'm not blown away. Like hopefully I'm blown away more by like the shimmers. I feel like this is kind of what you'd expect for how much you'd pay for the palette. Yeah, so that's blended in really nice together. And then what I'm going to do is take the Morphe 330 brush and blend it out. I'll blend it all in together. I'm going to take this shade here on, and I'm going to take this on my Chloe Morton MUA Pro brush. It looks like this. And I just want to see if I can kind of get I just want to see if I can try and get like it placed on my outer V and then like blend it out a bit better. And I'm going to take this to like the middle of my eye. And then I'm going to blend it out with the Morphe 3301. And I'm just going to try and drag this a bit further out. It's looking super crazy. I'm going to grab some wipes and kind of tidy this up before we go on to the next step. So I've just tidied it up. Obviously I wanted it more like up. I mean, I don't know how it's going to look, but let's just go with it and see what happens. So I'm going to take that shade on again and just focus this on the outer part of my eye, just so I can really deepen it up and see how like deep I can kind of get it. So this is how it's kind of looking, all blended out. What I want to do is go into my P. Louise cut canvas and cut my crease, and then I'll be back. So this is the cut crease done. I'm going to go into, I feel like I want to use this shade here called Angel, or do I want to use Brunch or Down? Maybe I'm going to go into Angel. Yeah, let's go into Angel. So this isn't applying that nice with that setting spray, so I think I'm going to have to go in with my finger with that Angel shade. It does feel like a wet shimmer. Yeah, that's applying much better. See how stunning that is with the finger? I think I want to take this shade here called Down and just pop this just on the outer part, like going to where that purple matte shade is. I just tidy it up, like tidy up the mattes and the shimmers and make it look more like succinct, or like just because the shimmers have kind of gone doolabby, and then I'll be back. So this is how it is looking so far. I am actually really enjoying that palette. I wasn't loving the mattes, but them shimmers when you apply them with your finger, I'm super impressed. So what I'm going to go and do is go off camera, do my other eye, come back, and then we can test out the rest of my stuff. So I am back and my lashes are on. You know what, I really do like this look. I think it's super like summery and stuff. However, I will say the mattes aren't anything special, but the shimmers are. So let's jump in and do the rest of my face. I have got for the primer the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I've actually seen that Becca's not going to be selling any of their products from like October. So I'm happy I've gotten this now, and you guys might be able to get this soon for quite cheap. So let's try. I'm just going to pump two pumps onto my face. It has like a lemongrass, like tea tree oil smell. What does it say it does first? So it's a lavender priming filter that perks and perfects the complexion in a snap. Transform your complexion and create the perfect refreshed canvas for a pure healthy glow. To be fair, it has given my skin that like a little bit of a glow. It's not too much. Yeah, that looks really nice so far. I don't know if you can see it on camera because it is so slight, but it looks really nice. So I'm going to go in and use this. You guys have seen me apply my foundation. It's nothing new, so I'll jump off camera quickly and do it, and then we'll come back. So that is my foundation done. This face and body primer I think would be perfect in the summer. However, it gave me no coverage, and I've got some blemishes that are still healing here. So I went in with my Urban Decay Hydromanic foundation, Skin Tint a Glower thing. The next thing I'm going to go in with is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. I never actually have used this. I know it's been really loved in the past. I've just never went and picked it up, but it was 30% off on ASOS. So I was like, oh, I'm going to have to get it and try. So let's just apply this in the places I want to highlight and kind of conceal. So the next thing that is new to me is the Fenty Beauty Freestyle Cream Bronzer. I can't speak. I got mine in the shade Butter Biscuit, so it looks like this. And then obviously on the inside, if I can open it, it looks like this. I'm going to take this on. Actually, I think I'm going to take this on this brush here. It's the Chloe Morton one. And I'm just going to kind of dab and swirl it in like so.
Too dark nor too light. I would probably apply some more, but next time I'll use a different brush. brush. However, it is blending out lovely on the skin. Yeah.
That looks super nice on my skin. Oh wow. It is a really good bronzer if you're like of similar skin tone to me or fair, like fairer. That's applied really nice. I think just next time I'll like go in with a different brush. Usually I go in with a stippling one, but I wanted to try something different. I got a new bronzer, like a powder bronzer, so I'm just going to go in my Too Faced Cocoa Contour. I'm just going to set underneath my eyes with the Cocoa. Actually, no, I'm not, because I want to use this new Radiance powder by Revolution. So what I'm going to do is set this Radiance powder underneath my eye, and it looks like this. I have seen a few people review this and they said they've really liked it, so I'll be interested to know if I do, because I wasn't like, the coconut one is good by Revolution, but it's not my favourite. I feel like it leaves like a white cast on my skin and it doesn't actually blend out that nice after you're trying to like wipe it off. If I can take this thing. I'm just going to go into my Molly O'Brien brush, the M0161, and we're just going to set this underneath my eye. It feels like wet when I'm applying it. It feels like it, yeah, it feels wet. I think that might be just me, but it does feel like a different type of powder. And I don't want to bake, so I'm just gonna kind of blend this away now. So I'm going to go into, it's not a new blush, but I haven't tried it yet, it's new to my collection. It is the XX Revolution one in the shade Jaded. And I'm going to go into that same brush I applied the powder with. It's very orange, so I'll be interested to know if it kind of suits me, because I am very fair. And I'm going to go in with like a very light hand, just so I don't go too overboard. So this is a really nice blush. I don't feel like if you're fair like me, then, you know, just go in with a lighter hand if you really want to pull off like an orange blush, because I think this gives like a really nice pop of colour to my face. I bring it over my nose just to kind of give that all together sun-like look, but obviously it's up to you. But I really like this blush. I feel like it's definitely more of like a summer spring shade rather than something now, but no, I'm super impressed. And then one of the last things, I got a new Heartbreakers So one of the last things I got is a Heartbreakers highlight, and this is in the shade, it is new, in the shade Divine. And I'm just going to apply this all where you place the highlight. So I'm just... So let's go in and finish off my under eyes, but I am really impressed by the highlighter. A Zoeva 230 Luxe pencil brush, and I think I'm just going to go into this shade here called Tan and just really brighten it up. And then I'm just going to blend this out with my Morphe 562 brush. Now I want to use the new Professional Super Setter. I haven't used this yet, so let's just set my face with this. Okay, so the mist on this is super fine, like you can barely even feel it squirting on your face. I don't notice anything considerably different. It just said it leaves your skin to feel smooth, refreshed and hydrated, and locks on makeup for 16 hours. I mean, yeah, to be fair, you can barely see my pores, some of them. I don't think it's done like anything dramatic though so far, but I'll update you and we can use it some more to see if it's actually doing what it says it does and whether it's worth the money. Last thing I want to try is this new, well it's not new but it's new to me, it's the new Huda Beauty Diamond Balm Sparkly Lip Balm, and I got this in the shade Negligee. So let's go into this, which I think is super cute. And then just on the outside, it's got loads of sparkles. I think I'm going to have to remove my foundation lips. This hasn't really done much. I feel like I've just got like a sparkly lip balm on. I do have the other two colours, so maybe I'll use them another time. So this is the end of the video. I am super impressed with this palette. As I said, the shimmers are really good. I wasn't that impressed with the mattes. I wasn't blown away by them. I feel like they're just a standard matte shadow. However, the shimmers are lovely. Everything else, I really enjoyed the Becca primer. I feel like the smell and just like it does give you that really subtle radiant glow if you don't want anything too crazy. What else did I enjoy? The highlighter was lovely. The XX Revolution blush. This radiance powder, I feel like I'm going to have to use a bit more of this. Like I said, it felt wet on my skin. I didn't really notice anything radiant about it. However, I will say compared to the coconut one, I like this new one a lot more. I really loved the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I loved the Fenty Bronzer. So I guess the only thing that I really didn't enjoy, I didn't really hate anything to be fair, which is really good. But this is the end of the video, guys. Obviously give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have picked any of this stuff up. Or if you have noticed anything that I've used that you also want to buy. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!